Did you know that over $1 billion was lost to online scams by seniors last year? I mean, think about that. $1 billion. And it's actually escalating right now.
It's truly staggering.
As security experts, we focus a lot on online crime against seniors. And so our goal in this deep dive is really to unpack this alarming wave of phishing attacks that are specifically targeting older Americans.
Yeah, and it's critical to understand these aren't just, theoretical threats floating around out there. We're talking about organized scam rings. Many are based overseas, like in India, and they are actively stealing sensitive personal financial information right now.
Okay, so it's real, it's organized. Let's unpack this then. How do these scammers actually trick people? What's the mechanism? Like, where does it start? Usually it's something pretty common, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a phone call that claims it's your bank,
Exactly. Or you might see a pop-up alert on your computer, warning you it's infected.
or an email saying there's a problem with your Social Security benefits, something urgent.
Right. And what's fascinating here, in a disturbing way, is how simple phishing can be, yet so effective. Think of it like literally phishing. A scammer casts out a lure, the fake email, the call, hoping you'll bite.
Bite on what exactly? What are they phishing for?
Personal information always. Their goal is to trick you. Trick you into clicking a bad link, maybe calling a fake support number they provide, or just handing over private data.
And they're good at pretending, aren't they? They wear disguises.
Oh, absolutely. Masters of disguise. They often pose as, helpful tech support people.
Or the IRS. That's a common one.
Yep. IRS representatives, even Medicare officials. And yeah, sometimes their English might have an accent, but they sound official enough, practiced enough to convince someone.
Convince them to do what? Hand over credit card numbers.
That, or bank logins, passwords, even social security numbers. Sometimes they'll try to get remote access to your computer.
Which means they can basically control your device from wherever they are.
Precisely. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's how they use emotions. They are ruthless with fear and urgency. You get these messages like, your account has been compromised. Bang. Instant worry.
Or you owe taxes. Act now or you'll be arrested.
That would make anyone panic.
Exactly. That panic short-circuits thinking. It pushes people to react, without really considering if it makes sense.
So that emotional manipulation is key, which brings us to the really interesting part. Why? Why are American seniors seen as such ideal targets for these groups?
Well, it's a few things, really. Statistically, older adults can sometimes be a bit more trusting, especially of people who sound like they're an authority.
Okay, more trusting.
And maybe less familiar with all the latest tech tricks and scams out there. They might not spot the red flags as quickly.
Plus, maybe more financially stable. They've worked their whole lives.
That's definitely a factor. They might have more significant savings, making them, frankly, a bigger payoff for the scammers.
And maybe living alone sometimes. More isolated. That too. They might be more eager to just resolve a problem quickly, maybe without running it by someone else first. That desire for self-reliance can, unfortunately, be exploited.
Sounds like a perfect storm of vulnerabilities they exploit. It's quite insidious.
It really is.
Okay, but the good news here is that you can protect yourself. So let's pivot. What does this all mean for you, the listener? What are the practical steps?
Right, protection. The absolute number one thing is skepticism. Healthy skepticism and verification.
Yeah.
Meaning, don't automatically trust any incoming message. Doesn't matter if it's a call, an email, a text, a pop-up. Don't trust it on face value.
So step one, suspicion.
Yes. Then verification. If you get a suspicious link or attachment, don't click it, don't download it, just delete it.
Okay. What about phone calls?
If someone calls claiming to be from your bank or the IRS or wherever, hang up. Seriously, just hang up. Then you find the official number on their real website or your bank statement and call them directly.
Never use the number the caller gives you.
Never. That's crucial. Also, never give out sensitive personal info like your full social security number, bank details, passwords to someone who calls you unexpectedly. Legitimate places just won't ask for that stuff out of the blue over the phone.
Makes sense. Any other tools?
Yeah, use caller ID if you have it. Let unknown numbers go to voicemail. Use spam filters on your email. These help screen things out.
And talk to people.
Definitely. If something feels weird or off or too good to be true, talk to family, a friend, a caregiver. Just getting a second opinion can snap you out of that panic mode.
Good advice, and reporting it helps too, right?
Absolutely. If you think you've been targeted, or even if you just saw a scam attempt, report it to the Federal Trade Commission. You can do that at reportfraud.ftc.gov. It helps them track these operations.
Okay, so verify independently, protect your info, use available tools, talk to someone, and report it. Solid steps. Look, these scams are real, they are active, they are definitely dangerous. But as we've laid out, knowledge really is your best defense here. Stay alert, stay skeptical, and please don't let anyone pressure you into making a quick decision about your money or your information.
Right. And maybe this raises an important question for you listening right now. Beyond what we've discussed, maybe based on your own life experience or something you picked up today, what's one piece of advice you would give? What would you tell someone you care about, a friend or family member, to help them stay safe in this, complex digital world we're all navigating?
That's a powerful thought to consider. How can you pass this knowledge on? That wraps up our deep dive for today. Stay safe out there, and thanks for joining us.